Tonight's story is horrible, and for a while was taken as a Halloween prank slash decoration. I don't know. It gets a little crazy. This is the tale of Patricia Ward and her son. Intrigued? Then you've hit the right spot. This is Screams for You, and I'm V. So, turn down those lights and lock those doors. Here's a scream you can't ignore. So, Patricia Ward was a 66-year-old professor, and her son Derek lived with her, and he was 35 years old. Now, he lived with her because he had been going through some drug problems and mental health issues for the last few years, and that's why everyone thinks that they were living together. She did have another son, but he had died years before with drug-related causes also. Everyone who met Patricia totally loved her. They thought she was really great. She was really admired and respected at the university that she worked at, and life just seemed to be good. But the tragedy of the story, right? I mean, it's Halloween, and it's 31 days of horrible things. So, what kind of tragedy would happen? Well, on Halloween, a couple of days before Halloween, Derek was seen dragging something out of the yard and a little ways, like kind of down the road and towards a ditch, and it was near a house with a lot of decorations, so they thought that he was putting decorations out there. And then there were eyewitnesses that seen him kick something and it went rolling down the road, and some people drove by this scene a couple of times and didn't realize what it was. And finally, someone got a little suspicious, saying that didn't really look like a Halloween decoration out there. And they went to investigate. And there was Patricia Ward's headless body. And they called the police, and the police came right out and told them, yep, it was a homicide. The neighbor said there was never any fighting. There was never any yelling, no kind of arguments, disputes that they ever seen between Patricia and her son. And yes, Derek was obviously the very one and only suspect because of the eyewitnesses that came forward after her body was found. So the police go looking for him, but they can't find him. And about an hour later, they get a call. And the call is a report of a body on the train tracks. And when they investigate, sure enough, it is Derek Ward's body. He had jumped in front of the Long Island train and killed himself. Now, there's two sad things about this story. For one, I mean, you're never going to know what happened. I mean, nobody ever reported. Everything was always fine between them. They always got along. And family and friends wonder if maybe it was drugs, because he hadn't been able to see his psychologist because he was denied Medicaid, and his mom was trying to get him into someone that would take him, and they had an appointment for a few days later, but he had been off his meds for about 4 days at that point. And they're guessing that's probably what it was. So it's a pretty tragic thing to happen on Halloween. I hope you enjoyed the story, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the rest of the 31 days of Halloween stories. We got bunches! Alright, good night, my spooky family, and have a creepy night.